the church needs servants. The church doesn't need cynics. Because the initial step is there's a problem, it needs to be fixed. Right? For both a cynic and a servant, that's step one. The cynic stops at step one and just says there's a problem that needs to be fixed. The servant doesn't lie about the problem. It says, yes, there's a problem that needs to be fixed. How can I help fix it? The church needs servants and not cynics. We need you. You're gifted by God to do things in a special way that other people aren't gifted in. So that's the first thing, the application for us. Think through that. Are you a servant or a cynic? Number 2, greatness and service are synonyms to Jesus. Greatness and service are synonyms to Jesus. Here's what I mean. Mark chapter 10, 42 through 44 says this. And Jesus called his disciples to him and said to them, you know that those who are considered rulers of the Gentiles, he's just talking about non-Christians, those who are rulers, considered rulers of the Gentiles, lord it over them. He's talking about they lord their authority over them. And their great ones exercise authority over them. But it shall not be so among you. But whoever would be, what's that word? But whoever would be, anybody? Can you guys read? Okay. Whoever would be great among you must be your, what's that word? Servant. It's the Greek word diakonos, which is a word that's going to come up in our text in Acts 6 as well. It shall not be so among you, but whoever would be great among you must be your servant. And whoever would be first among you must be, what's that word? Slave of all. See, what Jesus is saying is greatness in his kingdom, greatness as he has designed us to be, greatness with him being Lord and us following him, greatness looks like getting the lowest. Looking to whatever need there is and radically, generously, sacrificially serving. So if you want to be great, serve. If you want to leave a legacy of greatness, serve. If you want to obey Jesus, if you want to love people well, love Jesus well, and not waste your life, serve. As hard as you can, as much as you can, put off the cynic hat and put on the servant hat and get to work. Jesus says what it looks like to be great is to be a servant and to be slave of all. Jesus is not mincing words. He's making sure we understand what it looks like to be a Christian and to be someone who is radically following after me and submitting to me out of joy in the gospel. Looks like they serve people so much that it seems like they are the person's slave. They are enslaved to that person in the sense of, I will do whatever I can do for your good, for the church's good.